Morning all. So welcome to 15th session, 53rd session. So just a quick recap. Why I do recap on every day? Because this is how you have to revise the syllabus also. Because first one is introductory part. Because we have disconnected from the last 24 hours. So that once you revise it, we are mentally ready to be prepared to catch the next stuff. Like introduction, architecture, then login procedure and screen navigation, then data dictionary, ABAP dictionary, DDIC, introduction, services, functionalities. Next, database table. Table introduction, table search criteria. What next? Table list of the built-in tables. Then, the tables classification, basis, functional, and as well as ABAP or technical classification. The tables related properties are also we discussed completely. In between, the table navigation, data browser, new data browser also introduced. Right. So yesterday, how to create a new table, G table also I explained. Yes. So hope you guys created new table by using these steps. Any questions anywhere you stuck also you can ask because today I am going to give furthermore additional things. Okay, so that you will get some more extended idea on that. So, what was our discussion? How to create a table, and next, how to create entries and manipulating. That is, changing of table entries are also covered. Right. Next, so you have to follow these notes and the steps as well as practice immediately because first my suggestion is suppose I created this is your specification for you. That is, this is a kind of requirement or kind of exercise or assignment for you and me. So that means I just this is the paperwork. By using this, we are going to implement exactly in the SAP system. That's what. Okay, I tried it. Correct. Now, say you also create the table name with EMP master only. Only you might be using the same server, but do not use my namespace. So I'm going to use Z, that is GAVK underscore. All my everything, programs, everything, tables and all, I'll use this namespace. So you go with, you take your name, your 2 letters, 3 letters, your initials. Accordingly, you plan it your own. But do remember, entire throughout this course, you have to follow same nomenclature naming convention because in the company once you join the day one itself they will give you clear picture just like I told you when you join it they will tell you which package to save the object, what is your username, password, credentials, laptop, everything they will provide. Okay, because laptop in the sense two types, company laptop and client laptop, two types. Because some companies they are very strict, they are very stringent, we can say. They what they give their own laptop to like those employees, that is the consultants who are working for their accountant, their project. Specific, they are more specific. At that time, we have to carry two laptops, our own company laptop and second one is that client laptop also. Yes, client laptop exclusively we have to use for that purpose. Once you are out of that project, you have to again submit back their okay laptop. Yeah, you have done both the cases. Okay, right. So this is what the table creation information, right? So our practicals started. Now onwards, you have to do it because you plan in such a way every day listening 2 hours. Minimum another 2 hours you have to spend. This is when you listen, you might note it down the steps or might not also no problem because I'm not giving time to write a copy because continuous 2 hours I'm engaging myself and the continuous flow is there. I did not give any gap for that, correct? Generally, I don't give. So that's why you have to spend again another 2 hours time for close observation and moreover pause the video, note down the steps, go to the way I demonstrating, same way you also do it from your own. At least one time you closely monitor, closely observe it. Okay, then okay, okay, don't just in a assumption that just hypothetically that understood everything. You will get the feeling as I understood everything. But the moment when I ask question or that because you have to closely observe and monitor. That's what. Okay, the content you have to make it as your own. That comes with close observation, repetition, and all practice, repetitive practice. Lot of okay, and moreover, you have to have person to person the grasping level, understanding level, learning style. Learning style also gets differs. Okay, why somebody joined with this name? Okay, it's okay. Right. See, this is also kind of information for you. See, I am trying to log in with this username, but this dialog box generally we don't get it. Suppose when do we get this dialog box? Because usually one user credentials are given to the one single user only in the project point of view. But in the learning style, learning time, one user, I can share my password to you, you and me both can connect to the server and work. So at that time, you will get this dialog box. So you have three options for you. That is terminate this logon. That is I choose this we will simply close and come out. So second option is selected by default. Continue with this logon without ending other logons. This is suggestible one. What does it mean? I already someone logged in with these credentials. I don't want to exit them. Okay, I don't want to remove them. Let them continue. I will also continue with the same credentials as a add-on additional user, additional login. This is recommended. What is the first option? First option is continue with this login and end all other logins. That is whoever so login with this credentials, everyone, if I go continue, they will get exit immediately. And only I will only will get continue. Okay, yes. This is sometimes you get this dialog box also, you should not get confused. Clear? We'll go with as an additional user. Yes. Generally, you never get that dialog box in the live project because we don't share our credentials, and as usual, everyone log in with their own unique credentials only. So, next, we have to discuss certain things only SC11 related. So, I was saying like this one. So, learn it as you have to have your own plan how to learn it, how to remember it, how to revise it because we cannot give a generic strategy. Yes, okay, but because I remember that it took a lot of time to understand the concepts and as well as own the subject. Okay, yes, it's not so easy. That's why don't take light. Okay, yes. Now, first of all, have I told you a table can be created, a G table can be created in a two ways because we have to discuss that part first later. What exactly? A G table can be created by making use of SAP object or without making use of. What does it mean? Suppose custom development is always based on two ways. Yes, this is yours. Creating a new table by making use of SAP table. At that time, you will get SAP fields plus our fields. Okay. Yes, or else you can create our own table from the scratch. So yesterday I demonstrated this scenario, correct? This scenario, right? But how do we create a table which is a mix of SAP fields, our own fields, also demonstrated yesterday? Because that is very simple. You go to SC11, take Mara table or LFA1, KNA1 table. Just okay, click on copy. Just go for Z Mara. Okay, or ZAVK address for Mara. Yes, create like that. Yes, target name. Specify the target table name. This is already demonstrated yesterday. Yes, we did from LFA1 to GLFA1 like this. This is the way when you save the uh, when you are going to save this new table. Okay, right. You have two options are enabled. That is package name and then what next to person responsibilities. So person name can be changed. Person name is the login person name who are going to create it. Yes, this can be changed. Otherwise, the package also can be saved it. So package time being, I am taking $TMP. I can type also $TMP. Type and save. When you type package $TMP, now you click on without entering this package, you can click on local object so that it goes to $TMP package. Otherwise, you type the $TMP package, or else I forgot my package. Get F4. F4 help is there in this. F4 help through you can retrieve your package and choose appropriate package. But try to save because package is acting like a container for the set of objects or group of objects. That's why you have to save all of your objects into respected given package only. So now, yes, table is created by copying existing. Like I already covered, when a new table is created, it is created with new status. Check it out. This is a new status. So you can to activate it. First step you have to activate it. This is your target table. Target table. As it is, you act. Yes, now it is active. In the display mode itself, you can come to change mode also because this is our table. Like you can, yes, this include is automatically collapsed. What is included and all we'll discuss. Expand include so that you will get it. So this is your table. Like okay, if you want to add fields, you can add the fields to this table because whatever Mara has this replicate table, duplicate table we created first. After that, that means you got the you last changed by package. If you go to menu object directory entry, go to menu object directory entry. Here you will find yes, it is already filled. Instance name, language name, and a created date. It is automatically captured. Then package you can change and a person responsible you can change also at any point of time. Okay, 1 second. This I'll keep it as a T code. Yes, right. Next. So as it is, it will come to the delivery class. And yes, this is if you want to maintain entries into a Mara table, you have to make it as allowed because always built-in table setting is display and maintenance allowed with restriction. There is a separate way to add the entries. Right. That's why we will go to this. Now, whenever you do some change, you have to go for you see it is moved on the revised status. So that is called as what is the meaning of revised also? Revised versus yes, switch to that also we will discuss today. We have in detail talk on that. Like suppose fields, all the fields are copied here. The fields are copied as it is. Other things also copied as it is with the same technical settings. With the everything it is copied. A table is copied. Now what we can do? When we copy a table, this is your own table with your namespace. You want to add a additional key field. Place the cursor here. Press on plus symbol. Here you can add additional key field or non-key field. It is up to you. Okay, this is the way you can do that. Or else I want to remove something, you can remove it. You can add columns or fields, or you can remove things also because you can do anything, any changes can be done. So if you add additional fields, then what will happen? It looks like it is a mix of SAP fields with our own fields. So this is the way we will do it. Okay, you have to aware of how to copy it and how to create to do the changes to the after copied table. First, you have to activate it, then carry out the change. I already demonstrated one thing. What is that? When we go for copy the standard table to custom table, I mean, G table to G table, only the definition. Definition means the fields and all gets copied to the target, but data remains empty. Data is zero. Data is zero. But there is a question, yes, zero. Can I create entries? Yes, you can create entries. Because this is your table, you can create entries. But there was an error. Somebody using something will go to another table because I don't want to correct those tables. Go to LFA1. LFA1 is copied to yesterday GLFA1. We copied it. You remember, right? So this table, it was, yes, this is created by 23. Let's go to the delivery class, you change it. Display and maintenance allowed. Activate it. After that, with description, everything is copied. With the same fields, it's copied. See now, everything is editable mode. You want to remove unnecessary things. I want to remove the fields. You can remove like this. Otherwise, you want to add the fields. You can add it additional fields by inserting this way. Now you want to entries. Go to entries. You can create entries also. Yes, you can create new entry also. Save the entry, all those fields. So this is very simplified, but you have to aware of that, how to copy the standard table and how to perform the changes also that was the missing one one because we have to know the table related information is main. It is a very important topic, hot topic of the SAP. That's why we are spending time here. Once you learn this way, you never get any kind of doubts in the future also. Sorry. Next. Okay, we will go to the yesterday's stuff. What was yesterday's? Like how to field properties we have to discuss today. Right. Okay, this is completed. Table properties are over. What are the table properties? Table have unique name. This is also important. Table table must be created. Duplicates is not allowed, right? Yesterday I gave you the table. Yes. Table name should be unique. Yes. Which table? Yes, right. The database table name. Yes, yes. Table name, database table name must be unique. Unique in the sense, like your uh, we created EMP master, we cannot create another table with the same name. That's what the meaning of that. Okay, duplicate tables not allowed. Okay, yes, duplicate table names not allowed. So you go to SC11 is okay, EMP master, right? If you give EMP master 1 also it will allow, or EMP underscore master also it will allow. So it should be deviate with any kind of any letter addition and special underscore addition, any character addition at different character, different positions also, it will consider as a different thing. That's what the fundamental. Right. Table. How to create a copy table, delete table. Deletion, I checked with them. Wantedly, they disabled this deletion scenario because delete permission is not given to this particular user. That's what actually, otherwise, generally, all G tables can be deleting. Deleting is allowed. Content can be deleted, and as well as table structure also can be deleted permanently. That's what create and a drop. Right. Okay. So, coming to here, because their purpose of restricting that deletion option is because all users are connecting to this server. Someone can delete somebody's others tables also. That we again once see deletion deleted, it cannot retrieve it back. It can be program can be deleted. Anything can be deleted. That's why to avoid such unnecessary things, they just restricted the delete permission itself is not given to this all practiced users. That's why we cannot remove anything. Only we can create it and we can do the changes and all. Okay. But in the live project, all YRG tables can be deleted. That is whatever so we created. Okay. Yes. Next table properties. You can go to right click. Yes. Sir. 1 second. Please right click. Right click not work. Why should work now? Mouse right click through. We will get certain additional right. Okay, fine. So, table, transparent table, table status, table share description, table properties are, yes, these are all the properties. Okay, you can go and check these things. Right. But, okay, then again, uh, but the very end, maintenance tab is also explained. Technical settings also explained. Now we have to go to the, yes, right, table field properties. So table field properties, we have to difference. Table belongs to delivery class, data class, package, etc. That those are all table properties. Number of fields and done. But now, what are the rules of this table? Yes. First of all, just like a table name is unique, similarly the field name should be unique. That is fundamental rule. Right. I'm going to the table field properties now. So table field properties are characteristics. So, what is the rule in okay table fields table field names must be unique must be unique within within the database table. That means what? If suppose we have created one field name with employee name, I want to create it. Employee name is just immediately. Is it accepted? Once I press it is accepted, suppose. Once you go with check suppose. You are getting errors like this. What is the error? Field employee name is table is inaccurate. See this type of errors and warnings you will get it filled. Okay, errors and warnings. Errors must be corrected, warnings can be ignored. So go back. Then whatever the error is, okay, whatever the error, like suppose if I go to built-in, I'll try to give some character because this was a character, something like that. Some different this thing I will give. Now if you check, yes, here your error changed. Yes, what is the meaning of that? EMP name in the table so and so is specified twice. Specified twice means two times it is specified. Yes, that's why this is a error. With error, if errors are there, table cannot be created. Okay. Yes, if you cannot activate, then what happens? You cannot use it anywhere. You cannot use it anywhere. That's what. Because yesterday I explained that what is the meaning of save check activated. You remember what happens with save? Yes, save check somewhere we mentioned it. But the important thing we have to note it down here is hmm, what is the importance? Yes, this is your save button. Save button, check the message. Saved, table saved. Check button, no errors found. Activate button, activated. Yes. So, because this first and foremost thing is, yes, save, everyone, it is going to save to the respective tables I said, TADR and other tables, right? If you go to the check for any errors, you have to correct it. Reason. So, significance of activation. Yes, I deviated. I'll get back quickly because this is most important. I may forget it. Because what is the use or usage or specific importance of this activation concept? Because while activation, hmm, the table definition gets created in the physical underlying because this was a some question when this table gets created because table you created the table name you saved it and what next you gave the field names and all but finally when you save again save check but till that time it is there at application level only when we go for activate at that time exactly the table a new table G table gets created in the database with the same name because it's a transparent table. So this is most important, right? When significance of activation, one more, what will happen? Table status, status changes to active. Earlier it was what are the status initially new, later it was revised. Next up, partly active, finally active. So it will move on to the. What is the significance of active? Is the table is active, it can be now the table is ready to use. Active status means ready to use in the sense what? We can create entries. We can create entries also. That's one meaning. And slash, we can use this table in ABAP programs. ABAP programs means ABAP editor or function builder or function modules or global classes or forms wherever you want it. global class methods, because once it is actively available, you can use it anywhere. If the table is created, if the table status you left it as it is new status or inactive status or partly active status, it's of no use. That's why what is the meaning of that? SAP built-in, you cannot make it as inactive because of the SAP developer responsible. It is given to us with active status by default. All tables, programs, functions, everything is given to us with active status only. When you copy to G or Y space, SAP space to Y or G new our customer namespace, at that time you are responsible to activate the target created copied table or program. But now what happens? This is most important. You as finally I'm concluding that ABAP developer consultant is responsible hmm, to to activate finally for each and every change. Don't keep it as it is status. Yes. Initially, while learning, we will do practice this way. Save it, check it, and activate it. We will go this sequence. Every time save plus check plus activate. But okay, while saving, check the status bar, then check and check the status bar message. But over a period of time, like with my experienced people, directly we go to activate. So what system does implicitly to carry out the save also, check also. No need to do these steps. Yes. Direct activation also does the this steps. Seek the system follows seek any errors system found suppose it doesn't activate. It doesn't activate. You have to go there and each error you have to read it, correct it. All errors must be corrected because while checking what happens, you will get a okay warnings and errors. Warnings can be ignored. Errors must be corrected. You have to understand the error first and rectify it, correct it, solve it. Finally, the table is ready to active. Okay, so this is already covered multiple times. But again, once okay, what is the meaning of that? If the table is if the table does not contain errors, errors, then only it can be activated. Yes. With experience through, you will come to know all these things because daily we will work on this. But you have to know at least this additional activation step because in the C language, Java, C++, everywhere we don't do. Generally, everywhere we will go for save, compile and run. This is the way we will do that. But where is activation concept? Because their programs have extensions. Programs are anything you created, they have extensions and all. It's saved at OS level. But ours is a different concept. Whatever you create, that is a object, that is a repository object. So at any point of time, what is the meaning of that? At any point of time, repository object status must be active only. Yes, you have to, yes, point of time. Okay, we have to keep all custom developed objects must be objects status as active. Yes, you are responsible till activate. Activation before you have to solve the errors, then activate it. Okay, this is not only one time activate. Later we will carry out certain changes also, but every time You have to activate it. This was the small deviation because this is most important. Yesterday I missed. Today I covered it. Again coming back to this. So what we noticed is that table name versus table name and as well as table field name. I told you one observations. If you notice that generally in general um, in general that means that is our observation. It's not from SAP. SAP table names hmm, SAP table names having like VBAK. How many letters? Four letters, four characters length, four characters length. KNA1. How many letters? KNB1, LFA1. Okay, SKA1, SKB1, four characters. This is general observation. Okay, that's why it's not fixed, but SAP AC DOCA, then where is the four? It is more, but SAP initially followed certain things. But field names in general, SAP field names, yes. Hmm. In general, SAP, okay, in general, SAP table field names having a length of five characters. Because if you go to the Kunnar, Matner, Listener, how many letters? Five letters. That's what, which can be alphanumeric. This is not from standard, this is our observation. Right. So you got it right. Table field name should be unique, means duplicate field names are not allowed. If you check, we got this error. Table field name specified it twice. That is, it is checking this name, EMP name matching with EMP name. That's why. Yes. How do we correct that error? Two things. Either you remove this name, this or this, anyone is enough. Now it will come back. Otherwise, you can change something to EMP underscore name or EMP name one, something like that. Obviously, it will be act like a different field name. Okay, got it? But you have to know how to remove it. Select it, remove it, delete it. Right. Okay, this is not the way like normally we will do this way, right? Backspace through. This is not considered as a deletion because this is a one second, one second. So, like it's a table control. In table control, we have to remove this entry like this by choose the line and you have to click on delete row. This is the way you can remove any row. And if you want to add in between anywhere, any index position, place the cursor, click on add also, insert row. Okay, this is the way we can insert row, delete row. Yes, empty row is inserted. Correct? These two demonstrations are important. Right? If you want to go to the like cut, copy, paste scenario. Cut. I want to keep this employee name at the end, suppose. Then cut and paste here. Okay? Yes, cut and paste. Or I want to revert it back. Yes, otherwise I want to select it and you want to go for copy. Copy a field name. Yes, once you copy, it goes to the clipboard viewer, right? Clipboard viewer. Then come back, place the cursor here, click on insert. So when you insert like this, It is CP1, copy one of employee name with exact data type length is the same thing copied. I paste it. It is CP2. Again I paste it. CP3. CP copied 1, copied 2, copied 3. Got it? This is the way we can. I think we cannot write notes. You have to practice this cut, copy, paste scenario, plus and minus, additional, because this works on cursor position base. I want to delete. Where is the cursor position? This is selected. So you select delete row, delete it. Otherwise, best practice is left arrow, left side. You select it, delete it. Or else I want to control through, you can select two at a time. Select two field names, remove it, delete row. Okay. Yes, this is your overall. Right. Okay, got it. I want to reset back as it is. So, okay, got it. You can cut it, cut and paste here. These are all Microsoft things. No need to explain further things. Okay, cut is nothing but remove from source and paste it into the target position. Copy means a duplicate copy or replication. Source remains there and target we can paste it here. So this is your navigation. Okay, because table control through we can navigate like this. So these 5 buttons works on the cursor position based, right? But you don't have option to select all fields, not possible. If you select, see, this is the way you have to select one by one. Even I did not press Control or Shift. Yes, okay, you can selection, that is deselection, row selection, single row selection, single row, unselect or deselect, we call it as. Okay, yes, this is your uh, general things. Then we were discussing what field name should be unique. Duplicate field names are not allowed. That is next. Same table rules are applicable to table field names also. So uh, table means database table. Again, do not confuse. Field name can be up to 16 characters. Next what? Table field name you may have what is that? May have alphanumeric with alphanumeric is supported with special special character underscore is allowed. This is your underscore. That is, we'll write underscore is allowed. Okay, that is your overall. Yes. Okay, we will see this. Suppose employee address, correct? Yes, I am going to write employee state, just state. Okay, right, accepted. This is accepted. But if you go to here, if we give employee space state, then check error. What is that error? So many errors we got it because like first of all, the data type is not supported. Space is not allowed here. That's what it cannot be. It cannot be a blank. The name of the employee state contains a blank. Enter it again without a blank. That means solution is also provided by SAP. Yes, enter it again without blank. Got it? Yes, this is your. Suppose I want to give underscore here. And moreover, if you observe it, Actually, MANDT underscore, employee name underscore. That underscore is not provided by me. That is SAP. This this is designed in such a way that automatically that underscore generated by SAP automatically. Got it? So what we can do, but suppose I want to give my own additional underscore, employee underscore state. Yes. So did you find small underscore over there? This is now it is accepted. If you check, you may get other errors, but that enter without blank gone, that error we removed it. Got it? So this is your like if you go back, employee state 1, 2, 3. That is, it's still accepted. I said field name can be, it should be unique within this table. Field name should be unique. If you other table, you can use this field name as a number of. So comparison goes with this only. Like next. Okay, got it. This is your field related discussion. Unique field name, and it can be, yes, go back, right. Next, field can be what next? Why we are getting so many errors? Yes, so many errors. We have to resolve it, all the things, one after another. First of all, the field, we want to keep it as key field or non-key field. You can make this checkbox. You can make this checkbox through, you will come to know. Right. If it is a key field, automatically, yes, key fields have some rules here, right? That key field discussion also, we will do it. What are the key field concept? Yes, table, table means database table. Yes, okay, right. Table, yes, what are the fundamental rule of the table is, table must have at least one key field, one key field. Yes, next, table key may have maximum 16 key fields. Yes, this is the rule of this one. Right. One more rule first we will write it. So in a table must have key fields first, key fields first, and non-key fields next. Non-key fields next. This is fundamental rule. Yes. So how do you make it as a key field? By activating that checkbox, you can, yes. So, right. If the table, yes, if the table having many keys, hmm, if the table having many key fields, that is called as composite primary key. Because in we don't use this word composite, but in the database we use this word primary keys and composite primary keys concept. Yes. Okay. What exactly the advantages also we have to, yes. So system, while creating entry, system checks the duplicates based on primary keys, based on composite primary keys. So this concept we will discuss, right? What exactly the key field versus non-key field we have to discuss. So yes, in this is a in fact interview question. I'm writing difference between Difference between primary key, okay, primary key and unique key. Unique, yes, I will write left side as primary key concept and right side as below as unique key. So what exactly the difference? In this primary key terminology used in used at the database level, physical database level. But unique, non-unique keys terminology used in ABAP dictionary level. The used at yes, this is the difference. Okay, first basic difference. What is a primary key? Primary key at database Oracle or DB2 or SQL Server. Primary key should be like it is a kind of constraint applied to the field. Yes, what exactly the once you add that constraint means kind of restrictions imposed on the particular column. Yes. So if the constraint, primary key constraint means yes, okay, it must not be null. Null means okay, it cannot be blank. Yes, it cannot be okay. We will write it cannot be blank or empty. Yes, this is one of the primary key concept at database level. So what happens? And primary key means like the advantage is that this primary key concept is yes duplicate yes to it avoids the duplicate records. Duplicate records. That is a duplicate check happens at with primary key using primary key level. Okay, yes. What is the meaning of that? We will go to with example first. The example through only you will understand this. Yes, suppose we will go to the database concept. Let's assume that this is the table, one table as normal, non-SAP, okay, EMP table. Yes, this is your primary key concept we are discussing at a DB level, database level, right? Yes, suppose I have a table called as employee table, EMP table, right? Employee table is having, yes, these columns like this, right? First field is, yes, okay, there are three, four fields or column names are there, okay? So now, if you look at this is most important topic, that's why I'm going a little slow. Yes, these are all the field names or column names. Like if you come to the employee number, employee name, and what else? You have employee, uh, we have employee address, okay, and the date of joining, etc. Okay, employee date of joining. These are all the details, right? We will in this is the table, correct? In this table, we are considering one field as a uh, primary primary key. Which one that is our uh, particular this particular employee number only I will write it here as a primary key because there is less space. Yes. So it is considered as a primary key. Yes. But next, assume that the other fields, employee name and address and date of joining. All these fields I am considering it as non-primary keys. So what is the first fundamental? Is there also first primary keys, next non-primary keys. See, of course, non-primary keys are optional. Yes, here also in SAP also the same rules. Non-key fields not mandatory. Key fields only mandatory. Yes. Oh, non-key fields are optional here, but key fields are yes mandatory. Yes, mandatory means compulsory. These are all adapted from the database concepts only. Same rule applicable at DB also. A table, okay, at least it should have one key, one primary key, or it can have multiple primary keys. But at least one is must. Without primary key, table cannot be created, first of all. Okay, and the sequence should be primary first, non-primary next. Non-primary can be any number, primary. Yes, what is the advantage this level we will talk. Suppose we will go with, yes, this is your records. Okay, like for example, I'm going to create employee number as 11 with yesterday's example only. I'm keeping it as, yes, okay, yes, this is your, yes, 11, then 12. Okay, 12, I just gave one more example. Yes. So now we have to create 13 record. That is 13 means a new record. Yes, this is accepted. I will only give, I will only give key field value. The what is the basic rule is primary key should not be blank. But what is non-primary keys can be blank. So the fundamental rule is primary keys duplicates not allowed. Okay, but non-primary keys duplicates are allowed. Example, if you go to the, yes, again I am giving the same Ravi again. So in this case, in two employees got with the same name as Ravi. That is accepted in nature. Yes, two people have same name. So our table also should accept it. Correct? See, again, I am going to write the two Ravi, both Ravis are stayed in Hyderabad only. But this both records are accepted. 11 record accepted, 13 record accepted. How it is? This is not considered as a duplicate because only the number is unique identified. The record is identified by primary key value. It is not by the non-primary key. Non-primary can be blank also, can be repeated, duplicate also. Example, date of joining we have not yet filled. Everything is blank. It's accepted. Later you can fill it. No problem. Or else it can be repeated also accepted. That is, so non-primary keys anybody will understand very easily. But the concept of primary only important. So in primary, if I create one more entry with 11 is rejected, 12 is rejected, 13 is also rejected, but 10 will accept, 14 will accept. This is what I will create one record with 14, but I don't create employee name and address and date of joining. That is accepted. That because uh, like this can be blank. I said it can be repeated. I said okay, clear. So overall database point of view, the primary key, what is primary key? It must not contain duplicate values and the primary key cannot be blank or empty also. This is the definition of your uh, like primary key concept of DB level. But how does the same concept incorporated in SAP we will think now, SAP point of view, right? So, one second. You're right. Primary key concept we will go to here. Okay, just we will start a new topic here so that to the next 1 hour.